Hello again. Well, earlier today in Japan, and the introduction of the Dusk Lycanroc to Pokemon Series Sun and Moon and my Pokémon Series as a whole were aired, and I actually rather enjoyed it, to be honest. And I can also can officially say that even though I can understand how KG Prestige felt, that I sort of disagree with how the idea that ruined his mystique. Quite the opposite, in fact, it still leaves room for their bond to grow. Oh, and so it looks like, at least in Japan, there's going to be attributed with DLC when Ultra Sun and Moon launch later this year. Here, so it's definitely not going to be too much to worry about. Yeah, and I can definitely also suggest that many other elements of the episode still pretty cool too. I mean, with wasn't really a battle at all in the case of Type Null, in the case of Rockruff evolving into the Dusk Lycanroc. It's still more like a rite of passage, and turns out that we do have Type Null being set up as well with Gladion, keeping it premierable. I'm interested to see where that goes, given how it turns out in the games. Not gonna spoil it, fellas. Go play them yourself. You know what I'm talking about. Out. And Tabu Lele, not quite as much as Tabu Koko, who is a bit of a troll. I mean, a playful little figure of sorts, made sense. Even though the hearing the Dusk Lycanroc to Chester Cheetah on the Cheetos bag, I have to figure out what kind of seal mascot I compare this one to, since like the midday one's been likened to Crisp Wolf on Cookie Crisp. I mean he the midnight one's been likened to Fruit Brute, which was at this point in my Pulp Fiction review, a bit of a non-starter compared to the ones that count Chalky or Frankberry or Blueberry. I mean, so I have to think about it. I mean, given how obvious ones like with Toucan being like a very angry form of Toucan Sam, him, like, I mean, Incineroar being like Tony the Tiger, I mean, Delmize being like Captain Crunch, and I think I may be a bit of a cheating here, but it could be instead of having like like Sarina or whatever, ever be like the Lucky Charms leprechaun. All joking aside, however, I'm looking forward to see how this turns out, and overall, I still submit that the Sun and Moon series has been really giving me a whole lot of new different expectations what I normally would imagine from the anime, and how it's been playing with what I might expect. And that's kind of why I think, much like the games are based on, it's been shaped by a lot of conventions of the series, and implementing ideas as both new and existing that in ways I wouldn't otherwise expect. So, kudos there, fellas. I mean, and I'm thinking the whole dramatization mission that Cage imagined was not exactly what happened. Was close, but not entirely. I mean, since I said before, sometimes instinct can surprise you. I think I'll definitely do more when I officially start my vlogs, the series, after I finish XYZ reviews. Just had something going on the internet lately. It's been acting weird, but still, I am thinking that I'm really going to enjoy playing with the Dusk Lycanroc, and even though it has been the official announcement of any new Pokemon on what Dawn Lycanroc to go with it, I mean, wouldn't surprise if there was. And also, Masuda has still confirmed that there are going to be not only more new Pokemon, but also they are working a Switch entry, and they are eager to see how people respond to it. you can definitely bet when I get a Switch, I'll definitely look into that game. And since they're imagining actually what it'll be like, not only to appeal to people like me who have been fans from the beginning, but also new fans who might it's going to be their first Pokemon game. And since, in many ways, as everyone and sort of fans going to have nostalgic memories at some point for their first entry of the series, I mean, in that sense. And over these past 200 days or so, even though it's been crazy, easy, in many ways, even though we can look back, we cannot truly move there, only forward. I mean, and I can honestly sit just rant and raving about how things were in the past, but it honestly wouldn't mean anything if I did. So, with my hat on and my reliable pair of shoes laced up, I would definitely just grab some partners and see how far the road goes. And even though Game Informer has not been the best shape lately, I am looking forward to what this article they got planned for the newest issue that's coming soon. That'll be all for now. I'll tell me what you think about more about Dusk Lycanroc in the comments. I'll see you all later.